Hello all, welcome to day 6 of the live stream. So we will start in another 5-6 minutes. So as usual, please mark your attendance in the LinkedIn post which I am going to give in the chat. So let's get started. Actually, yesterday we had just learned CSS Flexbox, and the best way to learn anything is to create something. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a project which is a plural site loan. Plural site is a very popular site for education. They have got their own courses. So we are not going to create the whole site. We are going to create their ID. So login ID, not login ID, login page. So that page is, if you go to app.pluralsite.com. So we are going to create something like this, but I created this project some time back. So what happens in plural site, they keep on changing their this images, they keep on changing, but everything else remains the same in plural site. So when I created this site initially, it was during when the coronavirus was starting, so they had a different page, and we are going to create that page. That page is a bit more difficult than this page, because the right hand side, the images, they have got different images for different sizes. So we are going to make that, and as usual the assignment will be to create this thing which they have. See, this one is exactly the same which we are going to create. So let me show what we are going to create and what was it when I started. I created this. So let me show what exactly we are going to create. See, this is what we are going to get. It's a bit different than this side, especially this one. And in the full view we had two images, but in the other views we have less images. And when you go to mobile view, every image is gone. Even in this side, see, if I go to this view, mobile view, the images are gone. So this is what we are also going to create. So let's get started. Let's keep this for reference. And as usual, actually what I had done, that index.html and style.css is there in a folder, and also images are there. See, this logo is there, which again I have downloaded from here. Then one dev.png, a file is there, image file is there like this, date 2devs.png. This is one which you see in the larger text, 2dev. And one skills up, this also they generally put it as image. At that time there was skill stay home skills up image was there. So this is what we are going to create. So let's get started. So the index.html, let me paste it, index.html, because it's a long project and it's good to save some time. So for index.html, so hope everyone is able to see. Yeah, so let me save it. Why it is like this? It should be just href. Yeah, so I am having everything, 1dev, 2dev, everything. And let me go here, and I'm going live. I have extension, that live server extension, so which I generally use for HTML CSS project. So the live server extension, right now I have only this extension, it, not this one, this one, I have this one. So it will start your project in a local host, and once you update anything, it will get updated automatically. Why it is coming like this? So yeah, so right now what it is means everything I have put, but no styling is there. So let me go to the HTML once. So style.css I have linked. Body, there is a wrapper which wraps everything. Okay, And after that, I have mainly created two parts. One is the left side, because see, in this also one is the left side, one is the right side. So one will be the left side and the other will be the right side containing the images and all. So it will be like that. And now after that, inside that, the sign in we have sign in contains almost everything except the footer. So the what is the footer? This footer. So footer is also there, and the logo is there. This logo is there. So image.logo, plural site logo. Then we have a form. Inside the form we have email, password, and a button. Everything is right now simple only. And then we have links for forgot password, sign in company or school. Then we have a HR. This HR we have horizontal row. Then we have anchor tag, create an account, and then we have the footer. And then the right now we have this skills up image, and other this right now we're keeping all the images. This is 2 day image, this is 1 day image, but we will change it later on depending on the screen. So let's go to our style.css, and here we want to use the Roboto font. So there is a way to use the uh, Roboto font. Okay, so we are using a Google font known as Roboto font. So for that, the best way is to go to Google. So I am telling this way because we can get extra fonts by this way. So there are hundreds of fonts in Google, and you can use any one of them in your CSS code. So how to use it? You have to search for Roboto. I want to use this not Ronoto, Roboto form. Yeah, Roboto. This one I want to use, and then I have to click on it. And then which one I want to use? I want to use light 300. So I want to use this 300 one. So I have to select this style. Then I have to go to embed. So, and I have to go to imports. So when I do imports, it will give me this. Okay, Roboto. I don't want this one. So let me see which one it is. No. There is a simple Roboto one. Okay, whatever. So this is the way to take it. There is another Roboto one, so I will not waste the time. I will take that one directly. So you have to take it like this. So I want this Roboto one. So this is the way to take it. So you have hundreds of fonts to choose from. So this Roboto I have choose. So after that, some default styling we will do. So let me save it. Okay, style. Did I link it? Yeah, style.css. So and then star box sizing border box. This we always have. Then body font family. This is a shortcut. FF I will give, and then press tab. Sans I don't want this, I want. And whenever we include some Google font, we have to give it within quotes. So Roboto will write, and then this is a fallback font. In some of the browser, only the sans serif and all those are supported. So you have to give a fallback font also. So I am giving sans serif, which is a very common font. Then font weight is 300. I will take, and then color is hash FFF. White we can give 3 also. Overflow is hidden. Let me save it. Yeah, so see, the color and all got changed. So not the background, it is the color of the text. After that, let's give some more common thing. H1 comma H2 comma H3 comma H4 comma H5 comma H6, and font weight is 300. And now see, since the plural site login, it is all black sort of, so we have to give that. So hash left background is hash. It is not exactly left one is not exactly black, so D 0 0 F 1 2, it is this color. It became this color, a lighter form of black. Background is hash pure black, the this one. Okay, okay, so some more thing we have to give, like padding is 0 and margin is 0, so both of them are 0. So the margin and padding are also taken 0. This is also a very common thing which we generally do. And now what we are going to make, this wrapper which wraps everything. So hash wrapper display flex. The moment I do display flex, they will be one beside each other, and I will give flex 1 and flex 1, as we have seen it yesterday. Flex 1, what it will give, it will give it equal spaces. So if I save it, okay, so whatever the space, equal space it will give if there is, the images are not fitting well. So if it has got enough space, it will give this enough space. And one more thing I'm seeing, because I am on a wide screen, so what it is doing, it is not going till the end, and we are seeing something white. Yeah, so we will fix that also. Let's wait for a minute. And so first we will do this left part. So left part, so in most of the project, what we do, we have flex inside flex, where I have taken overflow. Okay, you're asking overflow hidden. So overflow hidden means I cannot scroll. See, I don't want to scroll in this, so I cannot scroll. So overflow hidden means that. So there are three property for overflow hidden, overflow scroll, something is there. So if you want to scroll, you can give, but overflow hidden, I don't want the overflow. So that's the reason for that, because this will contain the complete site. I don't want to have a overflow, and so it is there. So scroll and all, so that's why I have given it hidden. So after that I have given the background. Then I will again make it display flex, means this, whenever I am making something as display flex, what it is, so whenever I make something display flex, like left, I will make a display flex. So everything inside it, see, this sign in is there and this footer is there. So left have got two children, this is very important. So one is the sign in and the second one is footer, so they are known as flex children, and so they will become contain the property of a flex box, these two, sign in and that. So what I am going to do now, this again display flex direction, I want column. So see, I'm using column because by default flex, if I gave it, will come one after the another. So flex direction column I need, and justify content is center, align item is center, background is already there. Let me save it, but see, this is the one important thing which we want, and only three things are required for this, means this two thing and this thing. Flex direction column, yeah, we want it for everything to come one below the another, so we have taken flex direction column. And we have to fix one more thing, height is 100 vh, so it will go till the end, 100 vh, 100 vertical height. So it was not going to the end, because actually I am not using a normal monitor, it's an ultra wide monitor, so the height is also more than what is there in a normal laptop, 15-inch laptop. So 100, and this is actually very important to give 100 vertical height, so that it can expand to the complete, and if one expand, the other also expand. So 100 vertical height, so this is done. So see the plural site, it is nice. So we are getting there, we have made a lot of things to get there. So the next thing, so we are fixing the left side first. Left side is very important. See, right side is very less, means only the images fix we have to do. Left side is the tricky thing, so we are going to do that only. So after that, what I am going to do, I am going to do the sign in. This sign in I am going to do. The sign in, it contains logo and the form and the links. Let me see it. Yeah, and the bar and the anchor tag. So it has got how many children? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this 5 children. So everything will be applied to this 5 children. Whenever if we will do flex, so everything we are doing with flex only here. So let me go back and has sign in display flex direction, not font display. Flex direction is again column. Again, justify content is center. Align items is center. Width is 80% and padding bottom is 1 gram. So let me save it. Nothing much happens because only these things happen. So everything, most of the things now it will contain because of the size. So next thing which we will target is this sign in and form. We will target this form, we'll target. So hash sign in, no space, form, width is 80%, padding bottom is 3 rem. So with this form width it is taking as 80%, and there is a padding bottom also. This padding bottom I have taken. Then the logo we will do sign in, this sign in logo which contain this image logo.png. So this one we will take hash sign in dot logo, margin bottom is 8, vertical height. See, we can use vertical height also for our style, means instead of ram and all those things we can use vertical height also. So I'm using that vertical height, and the spaces wind and 100 vertical height means the complete screen. So 8 vertical height also means in that scale. So I'm getting that, and then I want to target the image, the exact image. So let me copy this, sign in logo, and I will target the image. So if you want to target the image, change its size. You have to target it directly like this image, and then after that I will make the width as 300 pixel. So it will be perfect, whatever what we wanted it to be. So next what we are going to do, we are going to style this labels and the input. So labels we can directly target one label, two label. Only two labels are there for email or username and password. Two labels are there, and then class text input. We will target this also, class text input. We have again this text and password we have. So let me go back and here sign in label, font size fz, and then space tab. I will get the font size 0.9 rem, line height is 2 rem, font weight is 500. Let me save it. Yeah, so it is. Then the space is also been there. So line height means the height, as we have seen, means each line's height. So the next thing which we are going to do is hash sign sign in dot text input. Margin bottom is 1.3 rem. Width is 100%. Welcome, Chan. Okay, so width is 100%, and border radius is, go to border radius. Yeah, border radius is 2 pixel. So the border radius has been done, and the background is hash 0d 0 f12. The earlier thing which we had taken is that only. So the background is also changed. Border is 1px solid hash fff. So color is white, so whatever we type it will be white. So the thickness will increase by padding 0.5 rem. So 0.5 rem is top down, is 0.5 rem, and 1 rem is right and left. So let me save it. So see, now it is perfect, and line height is 1.3 rem, and let me type something. So it is showing like this at exactly the center. So for that, line height was also required. So now this much is done, and it is already looking quite similar to this. See, we have done a lot of things here. So the next thing, see, we have to do is this sign in button. So creating button is not that much tough, and once you create one button, use the same code again and again. So the logic for creating button in most of the time is the same only. So for button, so we have this class of primary btn. So let me copy it, then make some space, has sign in dot primary button. Width is 100%, so it is 100% just like the rest of them. Dot primary button. Padding is 0.7 rem, 1 rem. See, only by this padding it has become thicker. So height is 2.7 rem. Display is block. Border is 0. We don't run any border. Border radius is 2 pixel. Font weight is 400. Background is a type of blue hash 2f8 4bt. So the background is also done. Background means the button color is also done. So the next thing is that the color is a bit off, means it is see, it is white color. The text is of white color. I can show that the text is white color. So let me make it color white. CEO color is hash FFF. Text decoration is none. And the next, it is a very important property. This is see, right now I move my mouse over it, it will be like this, but in any button when we move our mouse over it, it should change to a cursor. So cursor is pointer. I take my mouse over it, so that represents it is clickable. So text align is center and font size is 1 rem. So now it is perfect, our button is perfect. Only that we have to give a hover property, because if you hover over it, it changes the color a little bit. So I also want to make that hover property. So dot primary button hover background color hash 1D73 AC. So it is changing. So next we do is this forget password and sign in with school or company. This one, forget password, sign in with school or company. So this one we are going to do next. I'm gonna make some space. Sign in. So this links, it is contained inside a links, this anchor tag which contains this. So this links we have to target, and links, and after that I want to target it, so I have to target the A. So we can go like this, dot links and then A. So first thing I want to do it a display. Links are by default inline elements. So display block I will give. So if a display block I give, they will go to the different lines because they were inline and now they have display block. So then the color is hash 3D A 0D6. You save it. Yeah, the color is what I needed. So text decoration is none because they are anchor tag, and if you give text decoration none, see the underline will be gone. And then margin bottom is 1 rem. So see the margin button has been done. So 1 rem. Text align is center. So everything will be center. Font size is 0.9 rem. So the next thing which I am going to do is hover. So hover we are going to change, and that hover is text decoration will be underline. So if I change save it, so again the text decoration will be underline. So the next thing which I am going to do is this bar. So where is my bar? So bar is right now, it is not been shown because the color is dark and it is also dark. So but there is a bar, so I'll do this, and hash bar width is 80%, and background color is, so there is another thing like RGB, which is known as HSL, hue, saturation, and logic. Something is like that, and A is alpha channel, so that you can give it like this also. So I'm going to use this 0%. So it is a form of color like that. We give a hex code, so we can give a HSLA also 0.15. So let me save it. So it should be shown something. Why it is not been shown? Horizontal rule. Oh, I got it. Why it is not been shown? Because I have taken it as a class and I am making it as an ID. So this is dot bar. So yeah. So this line now it is been shown like this. Okay. So the next thing which we are going to do is the buttons. The means button we has already done. We will show this secondary button is create an account. So create an account is also an button. So what we had right now we did it an anchor tag, so we can make an anchor tag also button very easily, because anchor tag at the end of the button they are also clickable and button is also clickable. So this is also a trick in CSS which most people do, make an anchor tag, and with from the styles we can make it a button. So we are going to make this a button, secondary button. Let me copy it. After the bar, let me do secondary button. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me copy this, then I will change it whatever I needed to change. Padding is okay, this is also okay, this is also okay. Border not 0, I want none. Border radius is okay. Font weight I want it a bit more. And the color background, this is the main thing which is different. So it is hash 353773A, or two hashes are coming, so one hash I have to remove. Text decoration and cursor is pointer, text line center, I don't want this. So let me save it and see, this is been done. And the secondary button, hover, background, hash 62666B, and the hover property is done. And one more thing I think I missed. Yeah, so there should be some margin here, so that thing where we can put, yeah, we can put it here in bar, we can put. So margin bottom is 1.2 rem, so the margin bottom is there. So the left side, which is the main side, we are almost done. See from where we have started, and it has become such a nice looking form with the background and all. So this is how professional websites look. Means plural site is a very professional website. This is how they look. So now the thing which we are going to do is this footer, it is remaining, this main footer. So this we are going to do, this main footer, main footer, color is hash AAA BAC, text align is center, font size is 0.8 rem, so it is already fixing. Max width is 80%, padding top is 5 rem, padding not top, padding not left, padding top is 5 rem. So the padding has been done, and then main footer a this one we are targeting terms of use and all. So a color hash AAA BSC, so the color is changed, and text decoration underline, so nothing will change. By default it is underline only. So hash main, we are going to give some hover for it. Main footer a hover, color hash 3D A 0D 6. So once I hover over it, the color will change to blue. So I think we are done with the complete left size. Everything is done, and it is looking quite well. So the next thing which is remaining is the right side, and also the different layouts. So the different layouts, this form will remain same, but this changes. So we will look into this. So one more thing is, yeah, let fix one thing. Secondary button width is 80%, so it will be equal, because it is like that. Now the next thing which we are going to do is the right side, as I have told. So right side, there is a showcase class which wraps everything. So we'll go here, showcase. So let me do it below here, hash showcase display. Again I'm going to do flex v, then justify content center, align items center. So most of the time you will see only these three property: display flex, justify content center, align item center. So these three property are very useful to center everything to the center of the screen, which is required in almost every website. And with the pure CS, earlier the CSS of floats and all, it was very difficult to achieve. But with Flexbox and even with grid, we have similar properties. Only 3 lines you achieve that. So like this, let me do this. So the images are quite big, so it got that, scaled up. So we are soon going to hide some of the images. So flex, let me do complete it first. Flex direction is column. So if I do it column, so then again everything will come one below the another. Actually what it is, I think this one is one image and this one is another image. So there are only two images. One is this one and one is this one. So first is the scales up. This is also an image. This one scales up image, then this image, then this image. So these three images we have, and column I have given, and height is 100 vertical height. So it is get into the complete 100 vertical height. And now I will take this images, this hash showcase images img means this images we are targeting, and then nth of type. This is a pseudo property. Nth of type means that img nth of type, I can take anything. So one I will take, and now we'll see this play none. So see what happened, that one is gone, display none. So this is what we required. So this was the logic which this plural site people were also having at that coronavirus, means during the earlier part of this year. So they were hiding the, means sort of, means they were taking two images and the images were for different time. So this, if you see the image, this 2 dev image, it contains this, 1 dev image contains this, and index.html, I have both of them. So I'm hiding at a certain point one of them. So I'm hiding it, and then header image, I want some margin in it. So hash header image img, margin bottom is 2 rem. I save it. Yeah, margin bottom has been done. So what we are going to do, this is for the normal your desktop screen, but what we want for very large screen, means mm, a very large desktop which is around 1200 pixel wide. So everything is wide. We want to show, so this is sort of more than a tab screen, so which are more than 1200 pixel. We want to show the two images. And also one more thing we want to do, we want to make the left side 40% and the right side 60% in very large screens. So for that we will be using media queries. So do that. So let us do that. And it is very easy to do the media queries. Actually our website is almost done. We are right now we're doing for different screens. So this is the normal one, and then the media for the large one, large screens media. Min width is 1200 px, hash left flex. See, again we are using flex, so I'm giving flex 4 for that, so I can give it anything, so it is 4 times. And similarly I will give right, and this will be flex 6. It will, and again let me bring this back and make it 2 times. See, nth of type 1 and nth of type 2, so I'm targeting the first and I'm targeting the second. So first one is 2 depth and second one is 1 depth. So first one, at this screen I will, first one I will show, so I have to make it block, and the second one I will make it as none. Let me do this, and it is done. So what is happening, right, when we did this, this was general, but 1200 pixel, my screen is already ultra wide, means 1200 pixel, we are already at 1200 pixels, so this is the normal 1200 pixel screen. And so this it is. So if you have a smaller laptop, 12 inch or 13 inch, the earlier one will be shown, but if you have 15 inch also, this one will be shown. 1200 pixel, I think it's mostly 1200 pixel of that, means. And then, so our two screens are done. Okay, so let me do one thing, so let me make it small. Yeah, in that is, see, in this screen, this is a tablet screen, so the other one, so this is the breakpoint, so this is 1200 pixel. So beyond this it will be this, beyond this it will be this. So two of our screens are done. Okay, so the first one was a tablet screen, the second one was the, is a desktop screen. So the we have to do for the mobile screen, which is very important nowadays, the mobile screen. And when we use this Flexbox, this mobile screens are very easy to make. See, in the mobile screen, if I go here also, see what is happening in the mobile screen. If I go, this is the mobile screen, this is the main site. See, they are hiding the images, everything, images is gone in the mobile screen, so we also have to do that. So let me do this. This is mobile screen, and this is how our mobile screen looks like. Not good at all. So because we don't want these images at the mobile, so again we have to add the query. So mobile generally start with 768px, and if you want to target every mobile, then you have to change accordingly, and you have to write a lot of media queries, because all mobiles are of different sizes. But 768 is the thing which we generally take. So there we have taken min width, and now we can take some, say, take, see, max width also. What does max width mean? See, min width means a minimum width of 1200 pixels, then only this will trigger. This means this will trigger. Max width means till max width of this thing it will trigger. So till max width of 768 pixel, this style will trigger. So it covers a lot of different mobiles. Okay, so like this. And so it is very simple, means let me copy this too. And first thing, right, we don't want right, so it is very simple. Just known like this, display is none we have to give, and this, let me close it now. So right display none, and I gave just right display none, and 90% of our fixes is done for the mobile. See, this is looking so good for mobile also. See, and but something more we have to do. Okay, so a little bit touches are only remaining. So hash left is justify content and, so it is going a bit down. So that is right or not. Let me see if it is not. I will remove it. Okay. So the next thing is that the sign in should be, this whole sign in we will target, and we will make it a bit wider because this here is also a bit wider. So for that, hash sign in with this 100%, so it is expanded. Okay, so then after that we'll target this main footer because it has gone quite below in this mobile screen. So hash main footer margin top 1 rem padding bottom is 1 rem, and see it had gone up, and bar, yeah, this bar is expanding completely, so we have to do this bar start bar with this 100%. Let me save it, and with this 100%. So this completes our plural site clone. Everything we have done in it. Right now the plural site is a bit different, but this was much better because right now they have only one image, and it is this, that was very easy. This is very easy for them right now, but this one 6 month back site was a bit difficult because there were more images at that time. So but the left hand side of plural site login never changes, they always change the right hand side. So the task for you today, I will also mention the task is to make the current plural site, means see, it don't have that student thing right now, it have something like this. So this is 100%, this is also an image, and you can find it out by inspect element. You can find out the image, you can uh, download the image from here. So those things you can do, and from there take the images and change it. So this one is much easier. Only see, this is there, I don't know, miss this, you figure out this is image or what. This is again a button, and this is again an image. So they had only changed this much, and we have more. So this is the task, and so let me tell. Task for the week is to make the current plural site login. So task for the week is to make the current plural site login, and where you can give, you connect with me on LinkedIn, but you connect with me here on LinkedIn, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's helped me to create videos like this, and the web dev, and also I have a Discord link. I think the when you subscribe to my channel, it is there in the in every video I provide the Discord link, so you can join with a Discord link. We discuss everything there, and you can submit this assignment also there. So think for we are done for today, And yeah, one more thing. See, I will give the code also for today, so you can take this. And because your thing is to make the right hand side images different, code. So you can take it from my GitHub account, code for today. So this completes our today. Hope you have liked making this Twitter site login page. It is very beautiful site. Means earlier one also was beautiful, current one is also very beautiful. So their design is very good. So hope you learned something today. So bye for today, and we will meet next week for the course. So if you have not completed, not seen my earlier recordings, you can go to my channel, and there are earlier recordings are also there. So YouTube gives them to me after one day, so I publish that on my channel also, so you can check them. So bye for today. I am ending this now. Thank you all. Bye.